This is going to be phase 3 of the garden project, I believe. I've just been making a mess. All the rocks and everything that I pulled out. So I'm digging all this up, just full of roots. It kind of has looked like this with all this monkey grass just taking over, and some old dead bushes were in there. I'm gonna get all the roots out, and then I'm gonna slope the ground away from the house, add a little dirt to it, and get a good build up against the house and have it sloped so it can drain out into the yard. I've been digging up this area, trying to take care of some seepage under the house, but I'm also getting all the roots out, getting ready for a garden. Look at all these roots. There's tons of roots. This is monkey grass that I planted years ago, and it has just spread even out into the yard and taken over. There's some wild onions that were here when I bought the house 30-40 years ago. They're out in the yard now too. This dirt is clay, and at the right time between rain and dry, it can be easy enough to dig up, but when it's dry, it's very hard, and when it's wet, it's impossible. You stick your shovel in it and it just sticks to the shovel. So I wanted to get this started because I've been wanting to build a new garden right here like the ones in the back, but I had to get that there was a water leaking under the foundation, and I had to get that box taken care of, and then I need to build the dirt up on the foundation so that it'll drain away and come out into the yard. I'm not going to leave it like this. It's going to rain in a day or so, and I want to let it pack down and settle a little bit, and then I'll come back out and rake it one more time. It's not going to be quite that high on the wall. And then I still need to do all this area over here. I need to weed it. I may get that done this afternoon or tomorrow, and then I can start building my garden. So I'm out here this morning. I've got a bunch of these bricks left over from my other 2 garden videos, and I'm going to be laying them out here across the front of the house, and I'm actually going to do 2 separate walls of them, one for bushes and one for plantings. But I have about 30 of them right now, and I'm going to have to acquire a few more. So I'm going to be laying these bricks out and try to get a measurement and an estimate of how many more I might need. So this is the rough layout of what I'm looking for. The section up against the house, I'll put some more dirt in there and then put some small bushes up there probably. And then I measured and I calculated I probably still need about 30 more, 25 to 30 more to get to the edge of the house right here. I would like to say that this project has been a labor of love. Mostly it's just been a labor. I've been trying to get this project done for quite some time, and I'm just having to fit it in between my other projects. We're in that time of year where the weather changes kind of drastically. One day it might be 36, the next day it might be 82 degrees. You just don't know. I think in the end this ended up taking me probably a little over 2 months to get it totally complete. These are what I got to plant on the back row. Gardenias. Never heard of these. Purple Daydream. What's those? And in case you hadn't figured it out, it can be quite expensive to replant a whole flower bed. These and the gardenias were the cheapest thing they had, $12.98. And I thought it was something I could live with and like. So yeah, that's what I bought. We got some rain coming tomorrow. I want to get this stuff planted before the rain comes, help it get settled in. Okay, that's one. Only about 7 more to go. It's hard on my knees and my big toes. How do they look, Frank? They look pretty good. All right, I got all the bushes planted. If you remember about a year ago when I made my last garden video, I had a supervisor. We had this stray cat that adopted us. And he's still hanging around and he's still supervising. Kitty, 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 kitty. So this is a snapshot of what is in the garden that I just planted. We have snapdragon, we have pansies. I don't know how you say that. Celosia. That's my best guess. And what are these? Marigolds. So that's what I planted in the garden. So I'm gonna declare this project is finished for now. I do have some bark that I can put in the back bed where the bushes are, but I'm not sure if I'm going to right now. I had a water drainage issue, and I would kind of like to make sure that that issue is resolved before I put the bark back in that back section. Well, it looks like that turtle's gonna make it. I stopped to I stopped to save him, and boy, he's running now. He got off the road, didn't you, fella? There he goes. There he goes. And I stopped to save him, but he saved himself.